You are just an employee. It's either you do the way I want or you leave the company. Okay, sound harsh, huh? But that is the exact phrase that I got from one of my employer while I was working on the previous 9-to-5 job. And that is also one of the reasons why I have decided to start my side business while working on a job. This is something that I have not really shared with my friends, my colleague, my family, but in this video, I have decided to share it out. So make sure you watch until the end. And by the way, can we have a little bit more uplifting music instead? Thank you. So before we dive into the video, make sure you click the like buttons, the subscribe button, or whatever notification bell so you won't miss any of my video. So why did I start a side business, you ask? Grab your popcorns, drinks, and snacks ready because I'm going to share with you the 2 simple reasons behind why I've decided to start my side business while having a 9-to-5 job. And who knows, that might convince you to do the same too. Let's begin with the very first one. Make more money. And that's the main reason why I'm doing this. You know that feeling when you open up your wallet, it's totally empty. Like, apart from a few receipts that you got from the restaurant, there's literally nothing else. And yes, I have been there. Honestly, it doesn't feel good, but if you have a profitable business, it can literally change the situations. But of course, let's be a little bit more realistic. It's very unlikely that the moment you jump into a business, you're going to make a lot of money. That's not the case, all right? It could probably take you weeks, months, or even years to make your first bucks of money. But I'm lucky enough to secure a very huge order within just a few months into the business. And just one order itself, I got more than an entire year of salary that I got from my job. So if you were to ask me, definitely starting a side business can make you a lot of money. It's just like getting a treasure behind your backyard. So having a profitable side business can definitely help you to release your burden off your shoulder. It can help you to release your financial stress, paying the rental, paying your kids' tuition fee, and all kind of stuff. And generally, it makes you more happier. So let me share you a quick story. When I was working at my job, right, I have decided to step up and talk to my management and say that I want more pay raise because I felt like I deserved more. But I was being told that my pay was considered very high in the market. And later I find out that I was actually being compared to those guys who makes literally zero contribution to the company. And that is how crazy it is to rely just on a job but not a side business. Your earning capability is being decided by someone else, and yet you are being compared to someone who has zero contribution to the industry. But if you run a profitable side business, there's literally no cap in your earning capability. You can make as much as you want as long as you have the right attitude and you are providing the right value to the right target audience. But of course, if you suck at what you do, you are probably going to be broke for a long period of time. And the second reason, which is also the main reason why I am doing all this, is probably because I want to have my right. I want to earn the capability to say no to things that I don't want in my life. I remember it was back in 2020, Valentine's Day, which is 14th February. So that day, I've made all the reservations, I bought the flower, and everything was ready to give my girlfriend, who is also now my wife, a surprise. But that day, I received a call from the Ministry of Health saying that I was contacted by a COVID positive patient. And bear with me, back in that time, COVID is a serious issue, okay? So the moment I picked up a phone, I was literally lost, like I don't even know what to do. So I canceled the restaurants and I didn't go and take my flower. I went back home, I talked to my wife, and we both remained silent for quite some time. And the next day, I was being quarantined to a room, literally a very small room with all the windows completely welded. And I still remember the signal over there was quite bad, okay? But I still managed to do a short video call with my wife. She just said, yeah, everything is going to be okay and you will be back soon. I know she's lying because I know her for like 10 years and I know she's probably very nervous right now. She's feeling lost right now. So I say to her that, you know, everything is going to be fine. I'm going to be back to you soon. Once everything's clear, I'm going to be back to you soon. And I realized like a tears falling on her cheeks. And she finally couldn't hold up anymore and she said, She was literally crying and she said, I just want you to be back safely. During that night, I kept asking myself, what got me into these situations? Was it because I've been contacted with a COVID patient? No. Was it because I was asked to visit to my clients during the peak COVID season, or I will have to leave the company? No. Was it because I don't have control over my life, that I literally can't say no to things that I don't want in my life? And that was the moment that I realized I need to do something different. I can't just rely myself on a job, right? I can't just put everything on a basket itself. I need to do something different. Apart from having a 9-to-5 job to get me some food on the table, I need to start a side business because I want to have more control over my life so that I won't have to experience this again and my wife don't have to experience this again. And I certainly don't want to see tears on her face again. So that is probably the main reason why I'm starting a side business, to really make it a successful one so that we both can enjoy our life in a better way. And I'm sure you who are watching this video have got your own story, have got your own motivation to start a side business. Maybe you are right now on the fence, not sure if you are supposed to go for a business or you're supposed to go for a job. So what I would suggest is that if you need money like you need oxygen in your veins, work on a job first, right? While you are working on your job, try starting a side business, all right? Because it's going to take time, it's going to take you a lot of effort and some money, of course. And if you have to take care of the money, the needs, the shelters and everything, there's just no way you can really focus on building a side business. I would not say that it is mandatory to start a business, but knowing that having a profitable business is able to give you more flexibility in life and give you more control over your life. Whether or not you have made a decision to go or not to go into the business world, that's fine. Just to know that indecision is a decision. So make your decision right. And until then, let's be more successful.